Alright, what's up? I'm Charm City 187. Ravens completely fucking humiliated by the Redskins. But hey, it's not as bad as being completely humiliated by the fucking Chargers. Second week in a row, been beat by a backup fucking quarterback. Offense came out on fire. Defense came out on its back. Granted, the defense did make some adjustments. And after the first two drives, I think they held their own until the very end of the game, which is the part that I'm mainly pissed off about. You were shutting their offense down pretty much from the middle of the first quarter till the end of the third quarter. Why stop doing what you're doing and drop into that prevent bullshit defense? I mean, it's so frustrating. Like, every game we lose is because we're outcoached. Our coaching staff is completely fucking retarded. Dean Pease, he's going to be gone at the end of the year. He's a joke. Granted, we have to run a lot of zone because Kerry Williams' inability to cover a receiver in man coverage gives 15-yard cushions. I think it was the second drive of the game. It was like a 3rd and 9. The guy ran a 5-yard curl, caught the ball, and then ran 10 yards before he even got to where Kerry Williams was. What else? I mean, the defense. Our main problem on defense is Kerry Williams and the zone defense. Any good quarterback can pick a zone apart with good wide receivers. The linebackers are not fast enough to keep up with the wide receivers. So all they got to do is cross the field, and whatever one the linebackers a little bit behind, the quarterback just throws it to him. That's a 15-yard completion every time. Cam Cameron, our offense came out on fire. The Redskins defense made adjustments. Cam Cameron didn't do a damn thing different. You know you're in trouble when your quarterback goes 13 of 16 for 170 yards with 3 touchdown passes in the first half, but in the second half to finish the game, he was 16 of 24 for 182 yards. That means the second half he completed 3 passes for a total of like 12 yards with an interception and a fumble. Our problems on offense are Cam Cameron and our left tackle and our left guard. And the left tackle and left guard situation is attributed to John Harbaugh's praise Jesus mentality. I guess he doesn't like Brian McKinney because Brian McKinney is a man like me who loves strippers. I love a fucking stripper. But yeah, Brian McKinney owes money to strippers, and that's why Harbaugh won't play him. And everybody knows Harbaugh's a big Jesus freak. God has nothing to do with football. I mean, I'm so sick and tired of that shit. Seeing people praying to God after they score a touchdown. God had nothing to do with it, buddy. But, I mean, it's ridiculous. Michael Orr sucks. You know you're in trouble when you get sacked and fumbled that many times against the worst pass rush in the NFL. You know you're in trouble. What the fuck do they think Von Miller's going to do to Michael Orr next week? Jesus Christ, yo, he might have 15 sacks in one game. And Brian McKinney, he played one play against the Steelers last week, and he drove James Harrison into the dirt. And then they took him out, and he was done for the rest of the game. Today, he didn't even play at all. But, I mean, that right there is ignorance on John Harbaugh's part to be starting a inferior left tackle when you have a Pro Bowl left tackle sitting on the bench. And if Harbaugh will not let his friendship with Cam Cameron go to benefit the team, then as much as I hate to say it, I hope John Harbaugh goes too. I love Harbaugh. He's been a great coach, but he's letting his friendship with Cam Cameron, who is a cancer to the team, kill it. We need a new defensive coordinator, a new offensive coordinator. And if Harbaugh won't let the offensive coordinator go, then we need a new offensive coordinator and a new head coach. I mean, if Cam Cameron were the coach of any or a coordinator on any other team, he would have been fired 4 years ago. Because it's either ignorance or stupidity. Because once he has his game plan set in his head, he is not going to change it, no matter what. And that was just proven again this week, getting beat by another backup quarterback. I mean, and yes, some of the officials had a big role in this game. First drive, there was like a screen pass that went for like 30 yards or something. There was like 4 holdings and a block in the back. None of them got called. Courtney Upshaw had the guy at the line of scrimmage and got hit in the back by the tight end. Flattened, no penalty there. What else? That bullshit on Chris Johnson. He even held his arm out to show he wasn't hooking and turning the guy. But wide receivers know if you don't catch the ball, lower your head, draw helmet to helmet, you'll get a 15-yard penalty and a first down, or twist your body and you'll get a 15-yard pass interference for a hook and turn. What else? That bullshit on that fumble recovery on the punt. It was either a punt or a kickoff, I don't remember, but David Reed had the ball just like this, sliding across the ground. And then he goes to bring it in and moves it around, and they say that he didn't have possession of the ball, when he clearly had the ball in his hands like this, and then moved it. Just complete bullshit. The whole game was bullshit. Every time we lose, it's because we're out-coached, not because we're outplayed. But yeah, the NFC East now, Robert Griffin III's done. Well, he might not be done, but he's hurt. And, I mean, all you got to do to a quarterback like him is hit him. Hit him 7 or 8 times, and he's done for the rest of the game. That's what we did. But then after he went out the game, Dean Pease put us in a prevent defense, and they walked down the field. That's the easiest kind of defense to beat, is a prevent defense. But yeah. Alright, I'm out. Peace.